back with another video. So this video is like, business tips, like tips on, if you thinking about starting your business, like some things that I did. I'm gonna talk about like vendors, stuff to do so you can make sales, how to become that boss to businesswoman, all of that. So I don't think, like, one thing I'm going to say about starting your own business, it's like a learning experience. Because it's like you don't know. Like, when I first thought about it, I'm like, oh no, because, people already been doing this probably. And what's going to make it different? So that's something you always got to think about. It's like, what's going to make your business different from other businesses? So, like, most people know I started my business off of making wigs because I was really, like, into making wigs, making custom units, all that type of stuff. So, like, I would say tip number one is know what you're selling. So don't just be like, oh, I'm going to start a business. And then, like, you don't know what you're going to sell. So that's tip number one. Like, know what you're going to sell. Don't just be like, I'm going to start a business today. And I'm going to go on Google and start looking up random stuff and start selling. Don't do that. Because you will get nowhere. That's not something that I did. But it's like, do your research. Like, I did my research on, like, wigs and selling wigs and wholesale wigs and, like, all of that stuff. So that's tip number one, know what you're selling. Tip number two, once you know what you're selling, so say you want to start selling shoes, like, do your research on that. Like, don't just say, okay, let me find my first vendor for shoes. Do your research on, like the shoe and the shoe type and what's this and like what's that, like the little basic stuff. Like for wigs, I had to look up, like, the different type of wigs, because to me, it was just one wig, lace front. Like, got closures, like 13 by 4, like, all of that. You gotta know all that type of stuff. So, that's another thing. Do your research, so don't just be like, I'm gonna start selling shoes and find your vendor. Because once you know and you've done your research, it's gonna be easy finding your vendor. So, that's another thing, vendors. I know a lot of people be having a hard time with vendors. Did I just see a feather or something? I think I just seen a feather fall. Oh my God. It's like, vendors is hard because it took me, I was looking at vendors for like 2 weeks. And I know most people be like, oh, you can go to AliExpress and Alibaba, and I think that's how you say Alibaba, and DHgate. Let me tell you, you can find some vendors on there, but they're not all reliable vendors. Like, and then that's another thing. Like, once you find your vendor, you gotta test your product. Don't be like, okay, this is my vendor, and then boom, bada bam, I'm selling this stuff already. You gotta know. Like, I tested with like 5 or 6 different vendors. I just kept like ordering stuff and trying to test to see, like, do I like this product and do I like that product, and will people like this? If don't just, that's another thing, like, don't just start selling stuff if you know you don't like it. What makes you think somebody else gonna like it? No, they're not. And have your friends and stuff test it out. Like, yeah, like, tell me, if, like I said, you trying to sell shoes or something, like, have your friend try on the shoe and, and then she tell you, like, yeah, girl, I like this, or it's uncomfortable, or this, that, and the other. So that's one thing. And finding vendors, I never pay for none of my vendors. Like, people be like, you gotta pay for a vendor list and all that stuff. No, I found all of mine. If you really go on Google and really research, you gotta sit down and take your time out to research this stuff. Don't just, the first vendor you see, that's your vendor. You gotta test these products out, because if you don't like it, then what make you think that your customers gonna like it? Ain't nobody gonna buy none of your stuff. Like, I tested out with like 5 or 6 other vendors and different types of wigs and different types of hair. Some of the hair was better than others. Some of it was like some bull crap. You gotta know your product. You gotta know the do's and don'ts of your product. Like, do I know, like, with my wig, can I bleach it? Can it color? Will it color? If it don't, you know, all of that stuff. You gotta know all of that stuff. Like my bundles, you know, do they last? How long do they last? How long does the hair last? How long does the closure last? How much heat can you put on it? How much heat can't you put on it? All that. You gotta know all of that. You know, necklaces and bracelets, like when I start selling them, you know, are they waterproof? Can you, you know, go swimming and are they gonna rust? You know, lip gloss, when I'm selling lip glosses, like, do the lip glosses last? The moment that you put some water to your lips, is the lip gloss gone? You gotta keep reapplying it, or, you know, do it make your lips dry? You gotta know all of that stuff. Like, that's need to know stuff, because if your customer asks you that and you don't know, like, what make you think they like, this person don't know? So I'm not really sure if I really want to shop with them. So I know anything you can ask me anything about any of my products, and I know about, like, the back of my hand, like, yep, nope, yep. That's like a big step. If I keep looking over there, it's because I'm on the floor right now, because I'm getting ready to head out, like I said, because I'm going out with my family later on, and my dog is over there sleeping, so I'll be trying to watch her, because she not potty trained, so I'll be trying to see if she up trying to use the bathroom. So where was I at? Oh, yeah. So, you know, you to the point where you found your vendor, whatever. Now you gotta start working on your inventory. Now, if you the type, I know some people, they do drop shipping. So if you don't know what drop shipping is you have your website, you have your vendor and everything, and when a person orders with you, then you order with your vendor, and then it goes directly to them. So that's what drop shipping is. So say somebody ordered some bundles. You order the bundles from your vendor and send it directly to them. I don't really like drop shipping. I had to do it for a while because I was having like some major issues with like my inventory, and yeah, it was a lot of issues that I had. So I was doing drop shipping. I prefer to have my inventory on hand, to have hair on hand if I can, you know. But one thing about inventory, you don't have to have a lot of it. So you don't have to order like, you know, I need 500 bundles of this and 500 bundles of that, because that stuff can really add up. And I know obviously ain't nobody get that type of money for real, unless you've been, you know, hustling. But you know, that can be hard to have that much. Like me, I started off, I would have like 10 bundles and then like 2 of each. And you know, and then when people order with me, like as they ordered with me, I will order more. So I'll keep, you know, adding on, and I will keep having that hair and lashes and stuff like that on hand. So that's one thing, you know. And you don't, like I said, you don't have to have a lot of inventory, you know. That, like, as my business grew, then I started adding more to my inventory. Instead of going to 2, I have 4, and then 6, and then 8, and then 10. As you grow, as your business grows, you gonna see, and you know, more money gonna start coming in. And to me, drop shipping, it don't save you as much money, because like you don't get as much money, because you know they order with you, and depending on your price, whatever, like say your vendor, like I got it for 40, you selling it for 50, you know, you gotta spend money on shipping, you gotta spend money on the product, so you're not really getting your full price of what you really have on there, if you get what I'm saying. So another thing about that is, like, you gotta start planning. So you got your vendor, you know what products you gonna sell. You know, you just start adding your inventory. So start making a plan. You know, because right now you shouldn't be thinking about your website right now. You should think about your business plan. So my business plan should be, okay, you know, I want to create my website today, and then by the end of the week I want to start adding product on there, and I want to have all the information for my product. Everything should be in your business. About me, I have my own business planner. I have a personal business planner. Then I have my business planner from my Crown Dior collection. You don't know, I do have my own wig line. I sell wig, bundles, lashes, jewelry. I was selling clothes on there, but right now I'm revamping everything because I'm just getting back into it. I took a little break, but whatever. We'll get into that later. Let's see, what else? Where was I? Oh yeah. So, have your business planner, have everything planned out down to the T. You should know everything that you're gonna do on every day, because every day I had something planned out. It wasn't just a day I was just sitting back like, everything's gonna play out for itself. It's not. It's everything has to do with you. You're the business owner, so it's your job to make sure that everything gets done. What else? Trying to think. But what I did. Let's talk about the do's and don'ts. Did that. Test your product. Your website. I guess you could start with that. So you got your business planner all planned out. Now, one thing I did not do, once I got, I went website shopping, I started with Big Cartel. I'm gonna let you know, if you are a very, very beginner, Big Cartel is the best. But it does not have a lot of features. You could start with, say you selling some shirts. 5 products is free from Big Cartel. You do not get your own domain. So say your business name is Dope T-Shirts. So it's going to be like Dope T-Shirts, BigCartel.com. You got to pay for your own domain. I did not like Big Cartel because I had a lot of issues, with them holding my money whenever somebody made a purchase with me. It didn't have a lot of features. You couldn't just determine shipping. It was a lot of little stuff that I didn't like. It wasn't professional enough to me. So I ended up going to Shopify. Shopify I love so much better because you can see what people is on your website. You can see what they added to their cart, who's on there, and where they at. It'll tell you oh yeah, you got 5 customers in California looking at your stuff, and people in Texas, and all of this stuff in Atlanta and all this stuff. So it tells you who's looking at your website and what they looking at, what they added to their cart. And then once you get an order, it literally boom, just like that, it lets you know, and everything. So I like Shopify much better. It got better features. You can, design it however you want. Big Cartel, you cannot do that. So yeah. And another thing was when I first started, I had absolutely no idea what my colors was gonna be for my business, what design I wanted for my business, none of that. And then I had my friend help me try to find somebody to make my logo, and he did freaking horrible. Cause I'm I want one of them cartoon logos. He did this crappy cartoon logo. It looked like he got an Instagram filter with just swipe, here go your logo. I ended up having to get all my money back and everything because he had me go and pick up the logo. He had it printed out and everything and had me go pick it up. I had to pay to go pick it up. Then it was super far to go get it, and it was just a hot mess. I ended up having to get all my money back. I let him know this logo is trash. It's not what I asked for, because I showed him exactly what I wanted. He knew exactly what I wanted. He did the exact opposite, and it was terrible. Then I tried to have my friend do it. My friend did terrible. So I ended up just learning myself, because when I asked other people, to me they was expensive. One lady, she tried to charge me $100 for a logo, and I just felt it's not worth that much. So I ended up just learning how to do it myself and did my own logo. I still got I kind of want to redo another logo. I got another logo coming for Crown Dior. I got a lot of stuff coming from Crown Dior. So yeah. But if you want all the features, all the professional features and everything, I would say your best bet is to go with Shopify. And please be ready to purchase your own domain. So because Shopify is $30 a month, and last thing you want is your business to be I got that good hair.shopify.com. That don't look professional. Mine is crowndior.com. First it was crowndior.shopify.com, and then I ended up purchasing my own domain. So yeah. What else? So you got your website. Working on release dates. So that's something that I do. I start planning out release dates. Okay, I want to release this on this day and this on this day, and my website needs to drop on this day, and I want to revamp on this day. Like, all of this I had planned months ahead. I had everything planned out on what was going on what time, and what sales was going to go on, what promos was going to go on, all of that. So, I would say that's a big thing, like, because you don't want to just be all over the place with stuff. But, like, I can't speak for everybody. Some people be like, I'm gonna just drop stuff when I want to drop stuff. I had everything planned out. Like, I'm dropping this week on this day, because I try to do it every 2 weeks. It was a new custom unit on there and new wig that was going up on my website. And, it went pretty good for the most part. Let's see, so I talked about logos, packaging. So if you're not drop shipping and say you're doing packaging, I got my packaging off of AliExpress. And you can also get them off of, like, Amazon. Like I said, AliExpress, DHgate. Well, not DHgate, because DHgate got a lot of scams on there. What else? Alibaba, Google, eBay, stuff like that. They have, like, a lot of packaging. Like, you get custom packaging. Like, say you want some pink packaging. I wish I had all my packaging right here, but I don't feel like going to get it. But, like, you can have pink packaging or pink boxes and all of that stuff. And, like, you can add your logo on there, get a printout of your logo, put it on there, all of that stuff. Whatever color. Because I know on AliExpress, they had them, like, I need to cut that. But, they had, like, oh, you want blue, white, pink, gray, orange, any color. So, whatever color your business is, whatever you want your packaging to be, that's the color it was. What else? Brand ambassadors. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. Don't pick out your friends, because mixing your personal life with your business, it can mess things up. Because it messed things up for me, for real. Because it was like people, I'm like, oh yeah, she gonna help me, she gonna be a brand ambassador, she got a good following, she always posting da-da-da. So, and then one thing is that, like, I charge my brand ambassadors. So your first time is $175. Because I don't want to just invest my time, my money into giving you product that you're supposed to be promoting to help get my name out there, so that one day I can make it big, and then you just not doing it. You just taking my product and running with it. That sucks, because that's what I had. I gave my product, because when I first started, I gave it to somebody for free, which is stupid. And that was like almost a year ago, and I still have yet to see any post of it or anything. Or, like, you only posting it one time and then after that you done. Like, no, if you're gonna be a brand ambassador, take it serious, because I'm taking my business serious. If you can't take me serious, there's no reason you need to be a brand ambassador, because I was a brand ambassador and I took everything serious. I promoted every day. You should be promoted 3 to 4 times a week, and that's how I am with my brand ambassador. As of right now, I went from having like 5 or 6 to now I only have 1 loyal brand ambassador, and that's my friend Talay, and that's it. So that's, if you're gonna be a brand ambassador, take it serious, because that's kind of messed up. I invested my time and my money into giving you something that you're supposed to help me with, and then you just kind of, mess me up, and that's messed up. So, what else other than brand ambassadors? Sales, maybe. I kind of talked about sales, but sales and promotions. So, like, I do, like, seasonal promotions. So, like, right now I'm about to start my fall. So, we got Halloween coming up, we got Thanksgiving coming up, and then, eventually Christmas is coming up. So I'm gonna have a lot of sales going on. A lot of chances for new brand ambassadors to come in, a lot of new chances for new customers to come in, new sales to be going on, stuff going half off, stuff, I want all of that. That's a big part of it, because, obviously, people like to save their money. That's the top thing on your mind. When you go shopping, you be like, okay, do I want this $100 jacket, or do I want to go over here where it say 2 jackets for whatever? You gonna want the 2 for whatever, because you get more for your money. So people always think like that. They always want more for their money. Obviously, I'd rather go pick, 3, 4. outfits out than to spend $100 on one thing. So, you know, a lot of people think like that. So you gotta think like that. You always gotta think, even though you're the boss, you gotta think how the customer think. You gotta think about the customer. That's number one rule. That's how I learned. Cause I used to think like that, like, okay, if I was a customer, you know, what would I like, and you know, what prices would I want to pay, and what would I want to pay for stuff like that. You gotta think like that. That's gonna get you so far in life. Is to think like, you know, even if you're the boss, you gotta think like how the customer want it. You know, what product would they want, all of that. So yeah, let's see. I talked about brand ambassador, that making a business page. So y'all know I have a Instagram for Crown Dior. So I feel like that's a big part of promoting, because like, you know, obviously you could just have a website up and say, you know, come buy my stuff. But like, you know, I want to be able to look at stuff. People want to look at stuff and be like, okay, yeah, I like this. This is cool. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. You know, you see the product, and then it gives you a chance to share like your customers' review, if they take pictures of your stuff and all of that, and like promos, like, you know, stuff like that. I don't know what I just heard. I swear I just heard somebody yelling. What else? Be active with your customers. So like, you know, one thing I do is like, once a customer orders something, I always send them an email, let them know like, I got your, you know, I received your order. Your order should be here soon. You know, and I do this thing, like, I kind of got this idea from Fashion Nova, but to every time you make an order, I send you out a 25% coupon. So I do have them print out other coupons and everything. And with my brand ambassadors, they also get their own personal code. So if my brand ambassador is, you know, she got a wig on, she posted on Instagram, and then she'll say, you know, use code blah blah blah, and then, you know, they get certain amount off because, you know, they seen it, they use that code, and now they got that percentage off. What else? I think that's it right now. I think I talked about presentation. So this is like more like, you know, how to get more sales in. So presentation, you know, obviously if something look like it's fake or it's cheap, or, you know, it don't look like a good product, nobody's gonna want it. So that's what I do. I always take, like, I use my ring light to take pictures. You know, you want to make the pictures look as professional as they can and as real as they can. You know, don't get no screenshots or nothing, like, because I know a lot of people would like screenshot stuff, and some of my product I did do that, but I would still have like actual pictures of me wearing the stuff or somebody else wearing the stuff, so that they could see like, okay, this is a physical item. You know, this website isn't scamming me out of my money. You know, this isn't some type of, you know, game. You know, because everybody be, you know, when it comes to online shopping, that could be very nerve-wracking because you never know, you know, if it's a real product or not. So that's big. What else? This is more like a personal thing. So I would say when it comes down to, you know, starting a business and all that, you gotta be confident. You know, I know when I first started Crown Dior, I was very like, kind of like nervous and everything, because I'm like, you know, what if people don't buy my stuff and all that? You gotta be confident in yourself. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta feel like, you know, I can't give up. Don't let nobody downplay you or say anything bad about you. Because I have people, some people was just like, yeah, do it. You know, I'm gonna support you, da da da. And they did. But that didn't stop me from, you know, I'm gonna still promote my stuff. I'm gonna still keep working. I'm gonna still work hard to it. You know, and to the point where it was like, at one point, I was making like $500 a week off of Crown Dior. So, like, that's a big thing right there. It's feeling confident and believing in yourself. What else? I can't think of nothing else. Keeping your stuff up to date. Like, stay up to date with your vendors. Stay up to date with, like, your product. You know. What else? You know, staying up to date with your Instagram. Try to promote. You should be promoting every second of the day, every day. Like, post on your Instagram every day. If you got a Facebook, post on Facebook. Everything should be up to date. Like, on my website, you know, I have like my top 3 products for the week, and those top 3 products go on the main page. You know, keep everything up to date, you know, and keep like have like a little bio about yourself and, you know, stuff like that. What else? I think that's it for now. I think so. Keep your business planner like up to date too. Try to write in it every day. Try to write goals in it. Like set certain goals. Like, okay, this month I want to make $2,000 off my business. Or, you know, if you even like a weekly goal, I want to make 200. You know, set certain goals and stuff like that. You know, and stay confident. You know, don't feel discouraged, because it can be very discouraging. Like, owning your own business can be very discouraging. Like, for a while I was very discouraged because like nobody was ordering with me. And then once I got my first order, like when I say I was geek, and they just kept rolling it. They just kept rolling it because I kept promoting, and I kept my confidence, and I kept standing tall. So, you know, just keep doing what you're doing. You know, everything is gonna fall into place. You know, just keep praying about it, and everything it's gonna come all into place. Like, don't just expect the moment you put your website up that people gonna shop with you, because there's some people that's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna support you, and they don't support you. I'm still waiting on lots of people who do that. And, like, you know, make sure everybody's taking you serious, because I had people that was like, I don't want to order on your website, can I just order it through you, or can you drop it off and I pay you half and stuff like that? Like, I know, I'm like, no. Would you do that with Fashion Nova? Would you do that with Forever 21 or Pretty Little Things or anybody like that? Then no, you can't do that with me. So, you know, make sure everybody taking you serious, and you gotta take yourself serious. You know, don't just do it just for the money. Do it because you really want to do it. You know, so that's all for now. I gotta get going. But, you know, like, comment. You know, if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to this channel. You know, I'm gonna do more like entrepreneurial like videos. You know, give you ideas and some facts and some tips and stuff like that. You know, like I said, I told you, Gabby was coming back with a bang. I was gonna be posting more and everything. I think my next video is gonna be a promo video. I'm gonna be showing off some of my products, showing how I do packaging and stuff like that. So stay tuned. I like my necklace. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.